war of words. Trump accusing Putin of playing with fire. Russia says Trump just doesn't get it. So how exactly will everyone come to the table and hammer out this so-called peace memorandum? It's the first step toward a temporary ceasefire. Ukraine's President Zelensky also saying he's ready to negotiate in any format now. But the world is still waiting on a yes from Trump and Putin. White House correspondent Karen Travers joins me now, along with our senior reporter Catherine Falders. So, Karen, President Trump just took questions regarding Russia. Any new developments?
Kira, the president was asked about whether he thought Putin wants to actually end this war. And he was also asked about his reaction to Russia, pushing back very strongly on some of his recent comments about Vladimir Putin. The president has ramped up his rhetoric, very harsh in recent days, saying that Putin he's not happy with what Putin has done, that Putin has gone crazy. Here's what the president had to say in response to those questions.
Do you still believe that Putin actually wants to end the war?
I can't tell you that, but I'll let you know in about 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, we're going to find out very soon. We're going to find out whether or not he's tapping us along or not. And if he is, we'll respond a little bit differently. I'm very disappointed at what happened a couple of nights now where people were killed in the middle of what you would call a negotiation. I'm very disappointed by that.
Kira, that is the classic Donald Trump 2-week response to a question about a deadline or a timeline. We've heard this from him before. When it comes to the Russia-Ukraine negotiations, he already put a 2-week deadline on that for the two sides to reach a peace agreement. That deadline came and went. And now when he's asked about whether or not he even thinks Putin wants to reach a peace deal, he says essentially, you'll find out in 2 weeks. Here, another important question the president was asked is about the consequences. He said he is disappointed in Vladimir Putin. What is he going to do about it? Kira, he would not say. He has recently said, though, he would consider new sanctions on Russia. Already they are very heavily sanctioned. He has not given details about what new sanctions could look like.
Well, we're also tracking Trump pushing for his signature budget bill to be passed. Catherine, what's the next move here?
Well, the next move is certainly in the Senate, and the Senate has really vowed to modify this big, beautiful bill, as Trump calls it, in a pretty significant way here. This is something that could take weeks. There's lots of issues that divide Republicans in the House, including Medicaid cuts, for example. So after they revise this, they're pledging to rewrite this in lots of ways, then it will go back to the House, and then will there be modifications there? It will have to go back to the Senate again. So while the Senate hasn't said exactly what they will do or exactly what they will modify, it is a long road ahead. Of course, they are vowing to get this all done by July 4th. This deadline that they've created, whether or not that will happen is still to be determined.
So, Karen, Elon Musk now criticizing the bill, saying it undermines the work that DOGE is doing. Why is Musk turning on his bestie here? And could that actually kill the bill?
The president was actually asked about Elon Musk's comments that you're showing there on the screen, Kira, and he notably did not weigh in on the specifics of it. But the president said we need to get a lot of votes to get this across the finish line. The president said there are a lot of things in this big, beautiful bill that he likes, but also acknowledged there were some things in the House version he maybe did not like very much. To Catherine's point, it is now in the Senate where there will be changes made before they get to the final version. Elon Musk's comments could potentially complicate things with some of the more hardline Republicans in the Senate who do not like that it does raise the deficit because of the tax cuts. Kira, that was what the president focused on when he was answering that question. He talked about the tax cuts and how that will be a very good thing for Americans.
Karen, Catherine, thanks, guys.